Hello everyone, I'm Gigantes and together we'll learn more about the Mediterranean cuisine and diet. Today we will see my favorite ever Greek stew, which is called Gigantes. It's literally it translates into giants, and they're just some huge beans. And they're really tasty. They're cooked in a tomato sauce, and we'll see more soon. So the first step is overnight, or for about 4 to 5 hours, depends on the bean itself. We're gonna put them into water and they will become as big as that. This is why we call them giants. Here they are. I already have done that to speed up a little bit the process and make the video shorter. But literally just put them in a bowl with water, cover it up. They're gonna absorb some of it and then they will become bigger. That will also help to cook faster. Before we keep going, make sure you have a look down below in the description where you will find the recipe, which will be on our website. And as you're down there, you can click the red button and join our family and motivate us. Also, you can have a look for our other recipes that we have on this beautiful channel. Yeah, so let's have a closer look. Now, this one will be a long and boring step, but we have to do it. So before we ever make our sauce or cook off any vegetables, we're gonna put our beans into the pot. And then we're gonna fill it up with water, put plenty of water, not too much. Lid on. And we're gonna put it on strong heat on the back to cook for a long time. Now, a secret from my grandmother, she uses a pressure cooker which speeds up the process completely. If you have a pressure cooker, will probably boil between 20 and 40 minutes. It really depends. But for us, we'll get about 1 hour or around there. Alright, so our beans, as you can see, we are able to break them a little bit, like the stage before mashiness. That's what you want, because then if you try to cook them in the red sauce, it will be reducing so much, you'll be adding water and losing flavor eventually. So that's what we want. We have strained it. And over here we have prepared our ingredients. Again, you can find them in our recipe down below in the description. We've got some leek, red onion, carrot and garlic. However, be careful, don't add too much carrot, it will be sweet, very sweet. Then we've got some tomato chopped and some tomato paste, also some red wine. And let's go. Okay, into a big pot we'll put a good amount of olive oil. That's one of the secrets that the grandmothers use in Greece, a lot of olive oil. Okay, our oil is hot, so we'll put all of our vegetables inside. It's a very simple recipe, you just gotta follow the steps and it's very tasty, I guarantee you. And then we're gonna lower the heat a little bit. You don't wanna burn them, you just wanna sweat a little bit, get all those beautiful aromas, and then we will add our beans. Woo. Okay, oh, phenomenal, like phenomenal. Alright, so we have shredded our vegetables, they have got a little bit translucent, and now we're gonna add our beautiful beans. Now mix, transfers those beautiful aromas. Okay, so here you will see our beans, they will be releasing a little bit of water that they have absorbed throughout the night, and also there's some oil. On the bottom of the pan it gets quite dry, so we're gonna get a good amount of red wine and we're gonna put it in. Now leave it on high heat, and once the alcohol is evaporated, I'll talk you through. Alright, alcohol has evaporated. So now we're gonna add our tomato paste. and kinda cook it a little bit before we add our tomatoes. That'll be the next step. And now mix it a little bit and let it as well to be cooked a bit. Now I'll go with our tomatoes in. Give it a good mix. We will add our stock. Again, the stock will be, the recipe can be found on our website, but it will be easier if you just look above. It will pop out on the screen. Also, make sure you get everything out of the tin with the tomatoes. Gonna top it up with some more water, mix it, and now we will leave it to boil. Alright, so our gigantes are ready. It has reduced. There's not a lot of water, still a bit liquid. But I'll tell you what we do. It's important that we don't. It's not like a soup that has a lot of liquid, because obviously you want like a stew, a bit thick. You can feel the beans, the veg, and everything that is inside. Now we're gonna reduce it to the minimum temperature. There's literally simmering a little bit, and then we're gonna get a glass with this amount of cold water, and we can use either corn flour or we can use a little bit of arrowroot. The reason we're using arrowroot is because it's slightly less bitter than corn flour. We're gonna add about a good amount. About like a tablespoon, and now we're gonna mix it until this is dissolved. And now what we're going to do, we're gonna go all inside. Use the maris, get everything. Now mix our gigantes well, bring it to a boil, and then you will see instant results. It will thicken, and this is what we want. What will be left is we're gonna season it right now. So we're gonna put our salt, a little bit of sugar, because you remember we added tomato, so tomato is always sour. So I would say about 1 teaspoon. A little bit of cayenne. If you want, you can go for normal normal pepper, and then some allspice. Now the thing is, if you want, you can do your gigantes with some sausage, preferably not like the hot dog sausage, but some of the Italian or Polish or Greek sausages that they're really nice, and then you can serve it with some feta that we will do. But a lot of variation you can do. A lot of people make it with paprika, and that is also very nice. So we're gonna go high temperature right now, and you'll see this beautiful coating. That's thick and very tasty. And that's our gigantes. We'll switch off the temperature, and we're ready to serve with a ladle. So I'm pretty sure you can see like the difference. See, this is like, look at this creaminess. Look at the sauce. This is what you want. It's not too thick, it's not too liquid. It is how it should be. Beautiful and sexy. So we're gonna get it into our bowl. Now, of course, from this recipe there are a lot of variations, as I said. You will see people that they prefer to cook it into the oven. However, I prefer to do it on the pot because I find it slightly lighter. When people cook it in the oven, I find it slightly heavier for the stomach. But yeah, this is really it. So we're gonna get some more fat and crumble it on the top. You can put a whole block if you like. Alright, so this is my by far favorite I guess one of my favorite dishes in Greece, and obviously it's like it's gluten free, it's vegetarian, vegan, whatever you want. It's so good and so tasty. Very simple, very good quality. Because most people tend to go for tins when we're talking about beans. However, I really hate and I do believe that when you get beans from scratch and then you hydrate them and cook them, there are a lot of nutritions, and there's a point of doing it, and it just, yeah, I mean, it's just lovely. I don't want to say anything else. So thanks so much for watching, and let me know down below what you think about the stew, or what would you like to watch next. Also, don't forget to click the red button, and you get notified for future videos, and you motivate us. Again, the rest will be down below in the description, and have a beautiful day. Bye.